Hi, in this video I am going to discuss binary codes. Generally, we are communicating to digital devices with alphabetic, numeric or special characters. But the digital circuit use only binary signals to handle the data. So the signals that are available in any form that must be converted into binary form to process into the digital circuits. That means whatever the data format is available, that must be converted into binary form first. So to achieve this, a process of coding is required where each letter, special character or numeral is coded in a unique combination of zeros and ones using a coding scheme is called as code. In digital systems, a variety of codes are used to serve different purposes such as data entry, arithmetic operation, error detection and correction, etc. The selection of this particular code depends on the requirement. Even in a single digital system, number of different codes may be used for different operations, and it may even be necessary to convert data from one type of code to another. We are communicating to digital devices by using decimal code. But digital electronic circuits in computers and calculators use mostly the binary codes to represent the number. So many special codes are available to represent numbers, letters, punctuation marks and control characters. These special codes are generally called binary codes. So the special binary codes are called BCD, gray code, XS3. Generally, codes are classified into 5 groups. One is weighted binary code, second is non-weighted binary codes, third is error detection and correction codes, fourth is error correcting codes, and fifth is alphanumeric codes. First, let's see about weighted binary codes. In this weighted binary codes, each position of a number represents a specific weight. Then the coding scheme is called weighted binary code. So in that coding system, the bits are multiplied by their corresponding individual weight, and then the sum of these weighted bits gives the equivalent decimal digit. For example, my binary numbers is 1010. The equivalent weight at this LSB position is 2 power 0, then second is 2 power 1, third is 2 power 2 and the fourth position is 2 power 3. Now we are adding the equivalent weights. The weight at this position is 8 and weight at this position is 4, but here 0 is there. 4 multiply with 0, it's equal to 0, plus 2 plus 0. So it's equal to decimal 10. Then the weighted codes will follow the positional weighting scheme. That is, this is the positional weighting schemes. Each bit is assigned with some weight. Then the sum of these binary bits whose value 1 is equal to the decimal digits. The types of weighted binary codes are BCD code. Another way we can call BCD code is 8421 code, and the second type is 2421 code. Then non-weighted binary codes. The non-weighted binary codes are codes which are not assigned with any weight to each digit position. That is, each digit position within the number is not assigned any fixed value. The types of non-weighted binary codes are XS3, gray code, ASCII code, gray code. First, let's see about BCD code, or otherwise we can call 8421 code. BCD code is an abbreviation of binary coded decimal. That is a coding scheme relating decimal and binary numbers. And this BCD is a type of binary code is used to represent a given decimal number in an equivalent binary form. The BCD equivalent of a decimal number is returned by replacing each decimal digit in an integer and fractional parts with its 4-bit binary equivalent. In general, BCD codes are also called 8421 code. This is because 8, 4, 2 and 1 are the weight of the 4 bits of the BCD code. Next, BCD code. How we can represent the BCD code? In this code, decimal digits 0 to 9 are represented by their binary equivalents using 4 bits individually. For example, the decimal number 429 is expressed in BCD form. Each decimal number is represented by equivalent 4-bit binary number. So 9 is represented by 1004 and 2 is represented by 0010 and 4 is represented by 0100. So the lowest BCD digit is 0 and the highest BCD digit is 9. So this is the truth table for decimal digit and the BCD equivalent. So the 0 to 9 combinations are used for the BCD code. So in this BCD code, 10 to 15, the total 6 combinations are there. This 10 to 15 combinations are the invalid code. This is the example for decimal to BCD conversions. The first example, the decimal number is 589 and we are converting into BCD code. For 5 the BCD code is 0101 and for 8 the BCD code is 1000 and 9 the BCD code is 1001. Second example, 6927. We are converting into equivalent BCD code is 6 is 0110 and 9 is 1001 and 2 is 0010 and the 7 is 0111. The advantages of BCD code: it can easily interface with the keyboard inputs and also convert to and from decimal number is very easy. The BCD code disadvantages: it is less efficient compared to binary code. For example, the decimal number 13 is represented in BCD is with 8 bits. That is, for 1 is represented with 001 and 3 is represented by 0101. But the same decimal 13 represented in binary is with 4 bits only. That is, 1101 is decimal 13 in binary. So here 8 bits are required to represent decimal 13. So BCD code requires more space and time to transmit the informations. But in spite of this disadvantage, it is convenient to use BCD code for input and output operations in digital systems. 2421 is another weighted code. The weights assigned for the 4 bits are 2, 4, 2 and 1. Then the 2421 code is same as for 0 to 4 combinations and it different from 5 to 9 combinations. It's a self-complementary code. Non-weighted codes. These codes are not positionally weighted. It basically means that each position of the binary number is not assigned a fixed value. The examples are gray codes, XS3 codes. Then the XS3 code is represented as XS3 code. It is a non-weighted and self-complementary code. This code is mainly used for arithmetic operations and it resolves the deficiencies encountered in the BCD code. Generally, the XS3 code is obtained by adding 3 to each decimal digit. and then we write the 4-bit binary number for each digit of the decimal number. XS3 code have self-complementary property. That means a binary code is a code which is always complemented in itself. How we can obtain self-complementary property is, first we have to take one's complement of the given number. For example, we are taken the decimal 5 in XS3. Now we are taking one's complement of this number, that is 0111, which is the XS3 code of 9's complement of 5. That is 9 minus 5 is 4. So if you are taking one's complement of any number, that will give in 9's complement of that number. This property is called self-complementary property. Then the XS3 code has 6 invalid states. The 6 invalid states are 0, 1, 2, 13, 14 and 15. This code is very much useful for performing subtraction. Then this is the truth table for XS3 code and natural BCD code. Here first 0 plus 3 is equal to 0, the first code. So 0 to 2, 0, 1, 2, these three combinations are not available. That is called invalid state. Now 1 plus 2 is 3, sorry, 1 plus 3 is 4, that is 0, 1, 0, 0. Then up to 9 plus 3 is 12. So for the 4-bit combinations we can represent up to 12. So 13, 14 and 15 is considered as invalid states in XS3 code. This is the example for converting XS3 code. For example, the decimal number 367. Now we are adding plus 3 to each digits, then it's converted into XS3 form. So plus 3 is equal to 6 and 6 plus 3 9 and 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. This is an XS3 format. The next example 58.43. Now we are adding 3 to each bits. So 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, 4 plus 3 is 7 and 3 plus 3 is 6. So now we are writing equivalent binary form. This is the way we can convert an XS3 to, binary to XS3 or gray code. It is an unweighted code and it is not an arithmetic code. That means for addition and subtraction we are not using. Gray code is a sequence of binary number system which is also known as reflected binary code. Then the main important property of this gray code is it exhibits only a single bit change from one code word to the next sequence. This property is important in many applications such as sharp position encoders and optical encoders. Gray code is also known as cyclic code or reflected binary code or reflected binary gray code. The gray code is most popular for the unit distance code, but it is not suitable for arithmetic operations. Gray code has some application in analog to digital converters as well as being used for error correction in digital communication. Gray code reflective property. Let's see how it works. Now we are it's a 4-bit combination, so we are making 16 combinations. Now we will start from at this point. Now it's binary 701111 and we are taking one's complement of 7. One's complement of 7 is 1000, that is 8. So if you are taking one's complement of 7, that will give 8. And next if you are taking one's complement of 6, that will give the answer of 9. Then if you take one's complement of 5, then it will give the answer for 10. Then 1's complement of 4 will give the answer for 11. So this is called reflective property, and also we are saying the mirror images. And here gray code is gray code, the main property is the subsequent bits are differ by single bits. That is, this is binary 0, the next bit is 1. These two bits are differ by single bit. Similarly, 1 and 2 are differ by single bit. Same way 3 and 4 is differ by single bit. Same way 3 and 4 is differ by single bit. So here the changing one bit to other bit is very easy. So the possibility of error occurrence is very less if you are using the gray code. This is the table for natural BCD code and gray code. And this is the table for BCD codes, XS3 codes, 2421 codes. Alphanumeric codes. It is a non-weighted code, so we can't use for arithmetic operations. These codes are used to represent numbers and alphabetic characters. Also, it can be used for these codes used to represent symbols and various instructions for conveying the informations. Also, alphabets, punctuation marks, and other special characters we can use. Generally, the alphanumeric code contain 26 lowercase letters, 26 uppercase letters, 10 numeric digits, 7 punctuation marks, and some special characters. Then ASCII is the most common alphanumeric code. ASCII means American Standard Code for Information Interchange. This ASCII code is used for the transfer of alphanumeric information between a computer and external devices such as a printer or another computer. The computer converts each keystroke into its ASCII code and stores the code as a byte in memory. This ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. This is an alphanumeric code used for data communication in digital computer. This ASCII is a 7-bit code capable of representing 2 power 7 or 128 number of different characters. This is made up of 3-bit group which is followed by a 4-bit group. This is the representation of ASCII code. The ASCII code is a 7 or 8-bit alphanumeric code. This code can represent 127 unique characters. The ASCII code starts from 00 to 7F. In this code, 00 to 1F is used for control characters and 20 to 7F is used for graphic symbols. The 8-bit ASCII code holds ASCII, which supports 256 symbols where math and graphic symbols are added. The ASCII characters are classified into the following groups, that is control characters, special characters, numbers and letters. First, control characters. The control characters are non-printable characters that for examples are tab, line, break, space, that's all coming under control characters. Then special characters. Special characters are printable characters, that is punctuation marks, question marks, plus sign, minus sign, that's all. Then number characters, that is the numeral 0 to 9 will coming under number characters. Then letters characters. Letter characters here uppercase and lowercase letters are used. This is the partial listing of ASCII code. Now let's see how ASCII code is used. This is a 7-bit ASCII code. This 7-bit ASCII code is equivalent to 48. Next code is 45, 46, 40, 50. Now these are hex values. These values are converted into equivalent letters, that is 48 is H, 45 is E, 40C, 4C is L, and 50 is P, that is equal to help. So if you are typing help in the keyboard, the equivalent binary codes, these will be stored in our memory. Extended ASCII code, it is another type of alphanumeric code. Here we can use additional 128 characters, that means 80 to FF data we can store. It is an 8-bit code. This is the truth table, this is an partial listing for the extended ASCII table. Thank you.